Huh. All right, y'all.
I had to put it there. I got it.
Nice. So we're heading out on a bit of an adventure. It's kind of a continuation of yesterday's adventure. First, though, there's a bunch of junk in this car.
And it is covering.
Well, get out. I need to move this stuff. We're not leaving like this. That's madness. Okay, so I found one of these. Yeah, I found one of these, and all of the wheels are actually good to go. So I can actually assemble one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I could even make it huge. I could make this serious business. I could stack it right up. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. So we're gonna pop that together and make the ultimate blown out ice. Make the ultimate little rolly storage IKEA thing. Put it on Kijiji and see if anybody will actually buy it. Because if they will, I'll keep collecting them. And if it sits there and sits there and sits there, and it turns out that I should look up what they're worth brand new. Anyway, that'll help me decide if I'm going to keep grabbing them or if that's one thing I can just pass by. And I'll let you guys know so you can learn from my experiences. Learning together as we go. I also got all these bottles because, you know, I'm about that life. So we're going to load those up. That's not really what today's adventure is about. Oh, I also picked this up. You know, product boxes.
So hard.
I've got a few bottles in here. Anyway, that's not the mission. Also found a little scrap, some wire, aluminum, and this thing, which is missing some parts, but I'm hoping it still works fine. We'll see. I think all it needs is a whole bunch of clips. Seems to work all right. I just realized I haven't shown you guys any of this adventure, and we're almost home. Look, I'll give you an update. It went pretty well.
I got this lollipop.
That's true. He did get a lollipop.
Tastes like a white strawberry banana flavored gummy bear that we had.
One of the bottle babes noticed he was out there pouting. He doesn't like coming into the bottle depot. That's fine. It's loud and smelling. And she was like, she asked the same thing everybody asks. Is that your daughter? And I was like, almost. And then when I was cashing out, she gave me the lollipop. And now he's happy. Okay, so we did bring in the bottles, and we got, this is it was $56, but this is $50 because we had to pick up some chocolate and bananas. You know how it is. But the real...
A free lollipop.
Yeah, we all...
We all think that lollipops are good.
Well, so, yeah, I like lollipops. So the real reason we left the house was to pick these up. This is a box of these. These go with these. And I'm so glad that actually works. This is going to be perfection.
For our Nerf wall.
Give me a minute. We'll get around to that project. But wait, there's more.
We got a free car battery.
Hey, don't ruin the surprise. You gotta...
did.
That's true. Oh, goodness. That's hard to hold this. Yeah, I noticed that the buddy who was selling the hooks had this battery in his garage, so predictably I was like, yo, what's up with that battery? And he was like, do you want it? I was like, boy, do I! So that was, shout out to Captain Hook. I hope I'm not offending him when I say that, but I called him that like a bunch of times. You are the real MVP today. I would just like to say, however, how grateful I am for how well today's worked out, because it's purely been on the kindness of other people. Not just the battery, but those bottles, a lot of them came from friends who just gifted them to me because they didn't want to bring them in. And then, when I was at the bottle depot, just finishing dumping out my bottles, there was this lady behind me who looked at me holding a bag and said, do you want a few more? I have to go. And I said, well, I mean, obviously. I said, yes. So, that was another bag and another box. So, today's worked out really well, and I just... Thank you. Still on? It's raining lightly, so all the more reason to get this thing out of the weather as quickly as possible. This here is a skill saw that I found, and the cord is not in great shape. It's really been mashed together plenty of times. So I'm just hoping it'll work, because I kind of need one for this project. I could just use the reciprocating saw, but, you know... Seems to work fine. How about some eye protection, though? You only get one pair of eyes. You can have as many pairs of safety glasses as you want. Alright. I was just doing a test to make sure it would turn out okay, and yeah, that's actually a pretty clean cut. I better support this or it's just gonna snap. There we go. This dumpster saw isn't lined up at all. You seeing this? What? I was right. Oh, it's marked it. Great. I'm just gonna see if it fits anyway. It totally does. We're good. Plus now I own a skill saw that works. I mean, I already owned a skill saw, but I didn't know it worked. With blade? Sweet. Now this thing is super heavy, so I'm pretty sure the best way to mount it is to actually plug it into some studs. I know there's gonna have to be studs over there, because it's a corner. But what about here? Fingers crossed. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna have to use anchors across the whole thing.
Can I have any cereal?
No. Which is fine, it just means I have to do some math and draw a map and Alright. Plastic bag. Oh yes! Game pickups! I don't know if you guys care, but it makes Wii games. I did not expect these titles to pop up on Kijiji. We're talking about these two titles. Sheeran the Wanderer and Phantom Brave. $10 each! How can you beat that? I don't actually know anything about either of these, but I know they're really colorful and colors make me want to play. So how can they be bad? No, I'm kidding. They're basically strategic battling action adventure RPGs. This one's a little more dungeon crawly based and this one's a little more story driven. And both of them are PS1 era sprite style graphics, which is my jam. My absolute jam. So I'm pretty excited to have found both of them for a really good price in the same place. I'm done. Pizza time, pizza time, it's pizza time. Pizza time, it's pizza time, pizza time. What you gonna do about it?
Pizza's ready. What's on it?
Oh! I'm just gonna use this as an enormous, uncomfortable, unwieldy stencil. Hey, who wants to help me hold a 30-pound piece of wood against the wall? Whoa, that was fun! Alright, I'm pretty sure all the anchors are in the right spot, so I got my handy helper here to help me hold it, and we're just, I'm going to try and get them in as quick as possible. I'm really starting to love this project. That's pretty alright. What's next?
Well,
we enjoy such things. Well, that's what we did today.
anyways. This doesn't really glow as much though, but it's got its own glow.
Not bad. I was hoping to hit a few more finishing touches on this room today. We did okay though. We got a lot done. Had a busy day. It was good. People were kind to us. We got a battery, which pretty much pays for what we spent on these hooks. So that project pretty much cost nothing. Picked up some games that were super cheap that I didn't expect to find anywhere other than eBay, so rock on. Yeah, this was a good one, and I'm glad you guys were here for it. Tomorrow we're going back out to find some treasures and trash, so I look forward to seeing you guys then. And until then, you leave it better than you found it.
And keep doing the thing.
Just kick the shoes, forget the world. Sink back down into the hay.